Hello friends, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and you have to excuse the really bad manicured nails. I'm going to get those taken care of later on today. But this morning, I am going to load my crock pot. Oh my goodness, I have never shared this recipe with you guys, and this would be a great recipe to share with my friends. So I'm going to share it with you. I've got to get a knife. You're looking in a glass bowl, and what I'm going to start with is 1 pound of ground turkey. You all know I use ground turkey all the time, but you don't have to. You can use ground beef if you prefer it. So no issues there. I've got 1 diced onion, and this is a half of a medium onion that I've already diced up. I also want to add in some minced garlic, and it says in my recipe that I follow, it's about 1 clove of garlic. I just put a spoonful of what I buy from Aldi's in there, and that always seems to be enough. Okay, I gotta get a measuring cup. I'm gonna add in 1.5 cups of white rice. And now you want to add in some chili powder. This is a tablespoon of chili powder. And then you want to add in 2 cans of the tomato sauce. Some tomato sauce. And these are the 2 6.5 ounce cans of tomato sauce. I'm going to add in the second one. Just like so. And then I'm going to clean up my area, and I'll show you what to do next. I'm going to mix all of this really, really good with a spoon. Move my mixture over here to the side. Make sure I can get to my spoon easily. And what I have here are my cabbage leaves. Now, what I do is some people pull their leaves off and they blanch them in hot water, hot boiling water, until they're pliable, you know, so you can roll them. That is totally that is up to you, but honestly what I do is I take the entire cabbage as a whole and I put it in the freezer and I freeze it overnight. I take it out the next morning, I let it thaw, and I just pull my leaves off and they're already pliable, and I can totally wrap these easily with no problem. So I've got my crock pot here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my crock pot on high. These will have to cook on high for 4 hours. And you can tell my crock pot is very used by the outside of it. It's not dirty, it's just very, very used. So I'm going to get some paper towels. You don't have to do it my way, but this is how I do it. So I get a cabbage, just like this. Make sure that I'm in the camera, okay? And then I put the mixture in the middle of the cabbage. Just, you're hearing the train. And I bend the two ends inward, and then I wrap it all the way closed, just like that, and then I place it into my crock pot, just like that. And I'm going to do another one. Make sure you don't overload them, because if you do, then you can't close them. And then you have yourself a big mess, and you don't want that. So there's another one, and they're all going to be different sizes. They're not going to be all symmetrically the same. They're cabbage leaves. So I just do one pretty good heaping spoonful, I guess, in the center. Bend the two sides in and roll it up and place it in the crock pot. And I just keep building in the crock pot until I have it, you know, all my mixture is used up. Okay, now you are looking down inside of my crock pot, because I wanted you guys to see what they look like in there. And then now you want to cover these with a can of tomatoes and green chilies. These are the ones that I use. And I'm spilling it on my hand. You just want to put that all over. And then what I do is I fill the can up, the one that I just used, with salsa. So that I don't have to dirty up any, you know, measuring cup. But you want another, you can either use a second one of these, or you can, I use salsa when I don't have enough of this. So the salsa I'm using is this one that comes from Aldi's. And I'm just going to pour the salsa over the top. And then we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to allow these to cook for 4 hours. You can also do these in the pressure cooker if you have one. In a pressure cooker, you raise the pressure up, you allow them to cook for an hour, and then you allow the pressure to go back down, and then they should be ready. So I'm looking for my lid. Okay, so now I'm just going to add my lid. I'm going to let this cook up, and I will see you guys back here in 4 hours. Okay, it's dinner time, and I wanted to show you guys what these cabbage rolls look like. I'm going to take the lid off. A lot of steam's going to come out. Now, if this recipe is too spicy for you guys, you can cover this really honestly in you know, make the meat mixture and then cover it with spaghetti sauce or just your favorite pasta sauce or whatever. You know, be inventive, use a mild salsa. You don't have to use all the green chilies and everything that I used in this recipe. So I try to take them out carefully to try not to, you know, open them up so that, you know what I mean, so you can still serve them as a whole roll. Some of them will fall apart a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. pretty those are. They cook up perfect every time. They stay wrapped perfectly every time. Like I said, you're going to have some of the smaller ones are going to come undone a little bit, but that's to be expected when you make these cabbage rolls. Alright, there's one more in there that fell apart, and I will probably eat that one myself. And that is it. Try to get all what's left in here of, you know, the salsa and everything. Put that on there. Oh, these look good. Alright guys, I'm going to give you guys a close-up. That's what they look like. Oh, that looks really good. They smell divine. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of recipe. My family and I are about to eat, and I'll be talking to you all again soon. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.